Good afternoon, boys and girls. I've got some parts to get my Raspberry Pi up and running, and I got some really cool stuff to show you, so let's check it out. Alright guys, welcome to the shop. We're going to take a look at some Raspberry Pi action and see exactly what I can do. First of all, let's take a look at this. This is the Raspberry Pi, my copy of the Pi as it exists right now. Now, the board itself is actually in perfect shape, but as you can see, the case has seen better days. This case, I don't know if it's all of these build-em case kits or not, but this case was garbage. I started putting it together and it started falling apart in my hands, and it's been a problem ever since. As you can see, the board is locked in place, so it's quasi-usable, but it makes a rattling noise, and this whole portion here is exposed. And I have to use duct tape to keep the rest of it together, or not duct tape, excuse me, electrical tape to keep the rest of it together. So this has been a problem. So in order to make this usable, I got this. Now just to be clear, this is a $10 case, and this one it was about $2. So first thing we're gonna do is take this out of here, put it in here. Once I got that done, let's take a look at this little accessory that has come in the mail today, and it's one of the things I'm just super excited about. You guys know that moment the package comes, and you know very well what's in that package when package day arrives. But just can't help but be excited. Now I took a chance, and I went with some cheapos here, but just to make sure that I can play my Raspberry Pi with my son, let's take a look at what we got. Ah, yes! 2 replica controllers. Let's see. Let's see how they feel. You know what? Through the plastic, they don't feel bad. I've gotten much worse replica controllers than this. These together were about $6 for both of these. And then this guy, a couple more. So it's about 8 and change for this. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can get this apart. Comes off. Just look at that case fall apart. The exposed Raspberry Pi Model 2. Now you can see I've added a couple of heat sinks. Typically you don't need to add heat sinks. I thought I might be into doing some overclocking in the future. I think maybe that time has come. We'll see. Now, out of the box, it runs... Oh, look at how tiny those screws are. Out of the box, it runs Nintendo, Sega Genesis, all those types of things. It runs those very well without any adjusting. It's really the upper gen games where it starts to kind of fall apart. Specifically, the Nintendo 64. So I played some N64 with it in its current state, and it's pretty much an impossibility at this point. There we go, look at that. Alright, so that goes in like that. Put the screws in the bottom. Put that on and it snaps right down. Here's the part where we wait quietly while I put the screws in. Yeah, alright. Here we go, got the grating on. See, it slides right on there. Have a little problem with the screw right here. Wait, I see. I'm doing this all wrong. Look at that! See the holes in the case? Screws are supposed to go through that. I just put it direct. How is this supposed to stay on there? Oh boy. Oh boy, Al. You messed that one up. Alright. So much for getting it in right the first time, eh? Oh no, and I'm stripping this thread. This screw is all stripped now. Oh gosh, this is getting worse and worse. Got 3 of them out. That one right there. That's stripped. It ain't coming out. So this is what I'm gonna do. First things last, let's put the venting grate right on there. I did this all wrong. Oh man, this is a disaster. Okay. Well, that cut pretty cleanly, actually. I had to cut it off. The case is slightly gimped. We've lost a screw connector. I don't know how well you can see that, but I had to cut it to level it. Oh well, it's the Raspberry Pi. It's okay if it's a hick rig. Barely hanging on for dear life. I'm okay with that. I really am. There we go. So that's what it'll look like. I'm thankful that I'm able to get this together after all that. Will I be able to get an SD card in and out? It'll be tight, but yeah, it seems to work. Alright, let's get the screws in. Alright. New case. New controllers. I do have a USB keyboard that I keep on hand. This was $3 at the... What was it? Yeah, $3 at the local thrift store. Let's see what it can do. So that's it. The Raspberry Pi's broken now. When I clipped that screw that was stuck in, I ended up destroying one of the chips that was near that site. So it powers on now, but what happens is it won't send anything to the video output jack. So I plug it in and I turn it on and nothing shows up on the screen. So that's my tutorial on how to completely destroy a Raspberry Pi and put $35 right down the toilet.